What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What up? What up? What up? This is your WWE Clash of Champions 2017 review recap. The goods, the bad, and the predictable, if you will. Thank you all for tuning in live here to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeelSteven. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video stream a big old like and a thumbs up, and share this throughout your entire social media. We'll be taking your live calls in just a little bit. Hang on. I know a lot of you want to give your thoughts on the pay-per-view. There's a lot of mixed feelings, if you will, to end the year 2017 for WWE. But, as always, it's me. It's Steve here. And I'm not alone. I'm joined here by my co-host here, the one, the only, Walter. Walter, how the fuck you been, buddy?
I've been splendid. Just got done watching the pay-per-view as well. You know, the last pay-per-view of the year, like you said. And let's see, did they end this shit on the high note for a very, I don't know, to me, it was a lackluster year for wrestling. So let's, I guess we should talk about the last pay-per-view, right?
Absolutely, man, absolutely. But as always, guys, again, we'll be taking your live call just a little bit. And before we continue with this review, go get into this, if you will, I want to give a big thank you to the homie himself, Salrex Gaming, for the awesome layout that you see here. Again, if you are a YouTuber or a podcaster out there, and you want awesome layouts done for your YouTube channel, your podcast, what have you, head over to Twitter, hit him up at Salrex Gaming, and he'll make awesome layouts for you, or logos, what have you. He's done work not just for myself, but he's done layouts for OKFabe, the Sol Monster of the Sol Monster Wrestling Podcast, Joe Cronin, the Joe Cronin Show, the Foul Mouth Network, That Ass Podcast, just to name a few. All right, so go over on Twitter, hit him up, and ask him to make you a layout logo if you're a YouTuber or a podcaster out there. So, Walter, Clash of Champions. We said this on the show a couple days ago. Our thoughts was that, hey, this is just a one-match show. Would you agree on that? Still, like going
Yeah,
into it, like
yeah.
going
The
into it.
build up was revolving around one match, and it wasn't even the championship match. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It was like, oh, this is a champions pay per view. All the titles will be defended. Let's just throw these random matches out there and concentrate on a main storyline involving, authority figures and main players, but not really revolving around any titles necessarily. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Indeed, man. And it's one of the again. I'll be real with you. Going into the show, again, I thought one match show. That's it. Zayn and Kevin, and Orton and Nakamura, and going into the show, that was my thoughts. And tonight's show, I'm gonna say this overall. It had a great start. A great start it did. Okay? And out of nowhere, it went to Predictableville. Would you agree, bro? Your honest
Yeah.
opinion.
It started fine, yeah. I was like, oh, this might low key be a nice, solid pay per view. And at the end of the day, it kind of was still, but kind of underwhelming at the same time. Like, I don't know why I'm saying underwhelming. I didn't really have that much hope. I mean, that much, how to say, anticipation towards the pay per view. But yeah, absolutely. I don't know. It was okay at the beginning. It was good, and then, yeah, you're right. Just never picked up ever since. I want to say after that tag team match, it was just kind of dead. So
Yeah. But again, guys, wondering from you guys down below in the comment threads. Give us your thoughts, your review, your thoughts overall on the show, if you enjoyed it or not. As we will read them throughout the show. So, dude, I'll be real with you, bro. First time in a long time I caught the pre-show or the kickoff show. I did. You had Sam Roberts there. You had the return of David Otunga. You had what's her fucking name? Renee Young. They're going back and forth. They brought out Natalya and Charlotte to hype up their match on the kickoff show, which I thought was cool. Hey, hyping up a match on the pay-per-view. Good for you. Good for them. They had the New Day on a Q&A, whatever. They were really promoting, dude. Believe it or not, they were hyping up that mixed match show they were talking about a couple days ago. They were hyping that shit up way, way crazy today.
it's a mixed match, yeah, because it's supposed to be a thing with Facebook, and they're trying their best to hype up this, impromptu, to me, just out of nowhere challenge thing. I mean, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't care for it, to be honest, but I bet it'll be okay probably. Like, if there's people hype for this, that's fine. I mean, it's on Facebook, so anyone can really watch it. That's the only good thing about it. So, I mean, we'll just see how it goes. I mean, I'll probably catch a couple like clips here and there, but you're not gonna see me watching that every week. I don't. How long is that even gonna last?
Apparently 12 weeks, dude. It's gonna be 12 weeks, believe it or not. So I don't know, man. It'll be 12 weeks, and it's
12 weeks.
Apparently, yeah. And believe it or not, dude. Fun little fact, dude. Man. Fun little fact. Apparently, 205 Live is gonna take a back seat to the show for a bit. Apparently, just keep that in mind, man.
205 Live, that joke. I heard they needed Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt for their live shows.
Dude. So on Twitter, bro. Dude, I shit you not, bro. The most hilarious shit in the mall. So on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
I caught it on their Twitter account, apparently. So apparently they're announcing that they're going to do a live show at the 205 Live special, which is kind of sad. Like, damn, really? Like, you are hyping up 205 Live, do a house show, tour, whatever, and you guys can't even fucking sell tickets. So what do? You rely on Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. Even though, to his credit, Matt Hardy was a former Cruiserweight champion, if you will. So it's like,
but what about Bray Wyatt? What the fuck's he doing?
I guess they think. I guess they assume that Bray still moves tickets.
The thing is, what were they expecting? They really expected good ticket sales out of this shit? Just promoting 205 Live? We made fun of this shit, I think, last week when we said, I don't know. I think I mentioned it for like a minute before the show ended, and we didn't talk about it at all because, it's not really important. I mean, clearly fans don't think it's important. So it's just like, dude, who are you going to promote? TJ fucking P? Like, what are you promoting in this in these live event tours? Like, the talent's just not enough. People don't care about the characters like that. You know, if no one's watching, what makes you think people are gonna go to the live shows? Like, what the fuck? Whose idea was that for 205 live, literally live events like NXT does? Like, who thought of that?
I don't know,
That's
dude.
what I want to know.
I guess creative. I don't fucking know. But
Creative.
that's probably the idea, dude. I don't know, man. All I know is right now is it's not looking pretty, dude. It's just not looking pretty. Okay, if you're WWE or Matt Hardy, Bray Wyatt, what have you. To be fair, it's a house show, so I guess if you're going, I know Connor's going. Believe it or not, I know Connor, Fape is going to the house show when this match takes place. So, hey, but I'm going to SmackDown Tuesday, so keep that in mind. Okay. All right. I know we've blabbered on here for a while. I know the people saying, "Get to the fucking review." You know who you are.
No, we just had to get that shit out the way.
We know who you are, buddy. We know who you are. Anywho, the kickoff show, I saw freaking Zack, Ryder, Mojo Rawley. It was a short match, what it needed to be, where Mojo Rawley fucking beat Zack Ryder with like this running corner to the elbow and shit. Like, here's the thing about Mojo Rawley, dude. I don't know. Again, this is my opinion, okay? He reminds me of the white Monty Brown, bro. Remember Monty Brown from TNA?
Yeah, I remember him.
The guy that faced Christian
Corbin.
Pouncer! I swear, that should be, honest to God, dude, that should be his finisher. That should be Mojo Rawley's finisher. The pounce should be his finisher.
I thought it was at one point.
Yeah, he did like a regular move, but that should be, honest to God, the finishing move. The pouncer. Period. That should be the finishing move for our good old friend Mojo Rawley over there on SmackDown Live. I mean, do you think in 2018, though, do you think they're going to really, do something with Mojo Rawley? Do you think they're going to actually, is it time that finally, hey, they put the rocket ship on him? And, I'm not saying world title, dude, by no means at all, because the last time they thought of it'd be a good idea to put the world title on, a return of a, nice shaped guy, what have you. Jinder Mahal, look where that went. Do you think mid-card title, dude? You think?
Maybe mid-card. Yeah, why not? I mean, this guy won the Battle Royal. You want to at least do something with him, and there's something you could do, maybe. I mean, I didn't really watch the pre-show match. I did see the little clips while we had the free time before the show. So I was like, okay, Mojo, I don't know. We just got to wait and see. This is like a project thing for now, and I honestly think it's not going to work out as a main event talent like a Jinder Mahal. But I mean, if Jinder did it, why not? He could do. It depends on how Mojo, how they're feeling about him. They can put him in the main event scene anytime. Because if Jinder, this is the way I see it. If Jinder gets into that main event scene, then WWE could push about almost anyone they want into that main event scene. Not anyone, but like pretty much anyone they want to put effort into. And if they want to put effort into Mojo, then I don't see why not. It can't succeed. I mean, him as a heel works a lot better than him being a goofy face. That's for damn sure.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. But it's one of the, again, we'll see where they go with it. We'll see what's the plan is. Remember, the Rumble is coming up. It's almost here, actually. The Rumble is like literally a couple weeks away. Holy crap. We're on the road to WrestleMania, bro. Holy fuck. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, after this pay-per-view, it's the Rumble.
I know. The Rumble and shit. And again, that was the pre-show. I mean, Zack Ryder, I think I don't know, dude. What do you do with him? That's beyond me right now.
Nothing. Like Ziggler, maybe give him an unexpected, win later on. Oh my god, man. I can't believe that result happened. But yeah, we're about to talk about it, so
Hey, we're gonna get into that. Actually. So we kick off to the main card here. It kicked off with a triple threat because apparently on the pre-show they told you, hey, it's gonna kick off with a triple threat for the U.S. title: Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode for the U.S. title. I'll be honest, I thought this match had a slow start, and then it got entertaining. It became a very, very good match between three guys. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, for what it was, I actually enjoyed the opener. I didn't think I would, but it was actually pretty cool. Pretty good to see all three of them, obviously the endings really weirds me out. I mean, Ziggler winning was just random. If anything, I didn't think Corbin would lose the title like that so soon either. But it's just weird. Like, why can't you just give Rude the belt if you wanted Corbin to lose tonight? Like, what are you gonna do? What purpose does Ziggler have in winning the title? It's just another mid card title for Ziggler to win, and this always happens when Ziggler is like doing nothing and then he's speaking his mind out, pretending to leave WWE. Like he did this with The Miz. Now he's doing this shit here and he wins a random title, and then he'll be back to being irrelevant, and then he'll find some way to try to be relevant. I mean, this is a repeat, man. This is 2000, almost 2018, and Ziggler is winning mid card titles still.
Yeah, he hears. All right, we're good. The audio's good. The audio's good, by the way. I just wanted to make sure. Either way I look at it too, dude. This is me, of course. So take it for what it's worth, all right? I find it crazy how complaining and whining on Edge's Christian podcast, right? Doing that gets you a U.S. title run or makes you the U.S. champion all of a sudden. Again, it had a bad match. One of the spots here that I really enjoyed, right? I think it was it was Bobby Roode doing the Glorious DDT, right, on Dolph Ziggler. I could be wrong on that, or I could be the other way around, okay? It could be hitting the zigzag on Bobby Roode, one or the other. And Corbin comes in, and he gets tossed outside the ring. He gets countered, right? And they go for the cover, 1, 2, and when the referee's going for 3, Corbin, who's on the ground, just grabs the guy's leg, just pulls him out of the ring. Fucking A. Just all these near falls and shit. I'll be honest, I was going for Baron Corbin, okay? Because I feel like with Bobby Roode, listen, you're not doing shit with him right now. It'd be nice to actually make him a heel again, which they should, but again, it's WWE for you, right? But no, all that, and it's a moment in the match, okay, where Baron Corbin, the ending, right? Corbin goes for the fucking, what's this fucker's thing? I'm having a fucking brain freeze right now. Great. I'm having a fucking brain freeze right now. Holy shit. The end of days, okay, the end of days. And he's going for it, right? Dolph Ziggler go for the zigzag, which I thought was brilliantly done. Holy shit. Brilliantly done. Okay? And then Ziggler pins Bobby Roode for the 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. We have a new U.S. champion. Also in this match as well, there was a tower of terror almost on the corner there. But again, a match that had a slow start, that picked up, and I was excited for it at the end of it. Even though Dolph Ziggler got the win, I think honestly, listen, the feud here is Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. That's the feud right now for that belt.
For WrestleMania, right?
Maybe the Rumble. It could be a good Rumble match. I mean, a good filler Rumble match. Because again, we know, you know, and I know, and we all know that again, at the Royal Rumble, the key match is always the fucking Rumble match itself. All right. So it's a possibility that could be that match. Who the hell knows? And then we get to the next match of the show. We get the Fatal 4-Way for the tag titles. We had Rusev and Aiden English versus the Usos versus the New Day versus American Alpha 2.0 or World Greatest Tag Team 2.0, which I thought, honest to God, dude, I thought this match at first had like a dead start because people were tired from the fucking first match and shit, and then it kicked up. Dude, you're breathing heavy on your mic today, dude. But we'll just say that right now, dude. You're breathing heavy.
Oh my god, must be like because this is I guess I'm using a new the mic plug-in because my old earphones I lost them, so I'm using the headset that I usually use on my Xbox, and I guess the mic actually works on here because this mic I guess is very sensitive, so it could even hear me breathing, which is kind of fucking stupid. So I thought it wasn't gonna pick up this mic because I thought it would only be work for the Xbox, but I guess it works on here too. So, fuck it. I'm just gonna put this away then.
Yeah, you're good, dude. You're good. It is what it is. It's okay. It is what it is. So I thought again this match had a good at the end. It picked up, just back and forth, all these near falls. For a moment there, you thought Aiden English and Rusev were going to win. Even though at the beginning of the match, Aiden English singing the 12 Days of Rusev Day, a parody of 12 Days of Christmas. I'm going to say this right now, dude. The day I get married, on my wedding day, I want Aiden English to perform at my wedding.
Why?
That's what I want, dude. Aiden English performing at my wedding. What do you think, bro? What do you think, bro?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. I got you kind of cut off.
All I'm saying is, dude, listen, on my wedding day, I want Aiden English to perform at my wedding. That's what I want.
Aiden English.
That's right.
To sing you. It's Stephen Day.
No. I just want him performing at my wedding. You know how when mother flowers get married and shit, they hire a DJ, a performer, whatever. I'm hiring Aiden English.
Oh, are you? He's probably booked. He'll probably be booked that day.
Bar mitzvahs, Sweet 16, quinceañeras. Can imagine, dude. But again, this match, the MVP of this match, I'm gonna say right now, was Chad Gable. Chad Gable's
pretty talented.
Was the MVP of this match. German suplex after German suplex on everybody. Even freaking Rusev and Big E. Holy crap. How did they choose Jason Jordan over Chad Gable is besides me. I will never know that. I will never understand that.
I will. It's because Jason Jordan got the look. He got the size. You know, he got the smile. He's fucking goofy. I don't know either, man. But at least they're realizing he's a flop now.
I know.
It's not Jason Jordan's fault. It's just I feel bad for Jason Jordan. He should still be in a tag team with this guy. Like, what the fuck did they break them up for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why?
I don't know, dude. I don't even know. But what I will say, in essence here, okay, all said and done, right? The Usos pinned Jason. They almost said Jason Jordan. I don't know why. They pinned Chad Gable. Now, I don't mind that because at the same time, the last thing you want to do is pin Rusev, who got a major pop, by the way. A huge fucking pop by the people in Boston, Massachusetts, people at the TD Garden. It's Rusev Day, bro. I'm telling you right now, dude. 2018, I think, will be the breakout year for Chad Gable, in my opinion. That's what I think right now. Going for 2018, I think that will happen. The breakout year will be a Jason Jordan. Not Jason Jordan, but Chad Gable. I can, honest to God, dude, I'm open to seeing a feud. You know, Ziggler and Gable for the U.S. title.
Oh man,
could happen.
Screams pre-show.
I know, right? That's no. Nah, dude, you didn't let me finish. I can see it being the main event on Superstars.
They still have that show.
I doubt it, dude. I doubt it. But you can't get the gist, dude.
But like, I don't think WWE realized that Rusev was gonna get cheered that much. Like, I feel like he was the most. Him and English were the most over out of all the tag teams tonight. I think they thought the Usos and New Day is gonna be between these two guys. But nah, Rusev Day caught. I mean, I think with them being over and people are like seeing how, you know, Rusev's doing with the Rusev Day gimmick, this might be something new for Rusev. Hopefully it you know, gets his career going on track again, because, you know, it's been kind of weird for Rusev coming back, you know, losing to Orton and just random stuff after that. And now he might have something going, you know, something to enjoy, and I bet those Rusev Day shirts will be selling.
Oh, dude, they're selling all right. They are, you know, they are selling to the gills right now.
I don't know, man, because he got something going with this Rusev Day shit. And then Aiden English, we thought he'd be a lost cause too, but no, they got something going with these two at least for now.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Well, we'll see, dude. We'll see with that. But I guarantee you, though, 2018, Rusev and Aiden are winning the tag belt somewhere down the road.
They got to at this point.
They have to, absolutely. After this, we get Natalya versus Charlotte.
Oh man.
In the gauntlet match. Just a giant clutter. A giant clutter. Just back and forth, Natty and Charlotte. I'll be on with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. They bore me. They've wrestled so many times. We're now on board of seeing these two women fight each other.
You don't gotta be ashamed of that, because I also did not pay attention to this match one bit, and not to disrespect them, but you're right. We've seen this way too many fucking times. I was like, jeez, man. And they're just beating them up, and this is a whole clusterfuck near the end. Like, why tease Carmella cashing in? Why can't she just do it? Just that would have been the perfect moment. Just her cashing in to save this fucking match. But no, they didn't go with it. No.
Dude, they teased it.
Yeah, they teased it, but why tease it? Like, the match sucked, and it would have just been a little better if Carmella just cashed in. Like, what's the point of having all that for Carmella to tease in, just so she doesn't tease it, just so she doesn't cash in, and then have Charlotte win, and then the match feels bland. And I guess the stuff after with Natalya is just like, I don't know anymore what they're fucking doing with this.
I don't know either, dude. I don't know either, dude. I don't know either, but we'll see, dude. We'll absolutely see what's gonna happen. But just this match again, Carmella teased the cash in. It didn't come about. It seemed like all the women were fighting to see, okay, who's gonna attack Charlotte, pretty much. Now she's mine. Now she's mine. It's just a giant clutterfuck.
Everyone was a heel, besides
the pretty much. Yeah, I'll be honest, dude. I'm gonna say this right now. I would have been open this in 2018 to either return of Becky Lynch as a heel.
Then who the fuck someone has to turn face? Because clearly they have too many heels.
Damn, shoot. I forgot, dude. Sorry.
Who are you gonna turn face? Carmella as the face?
I don't know, because the thing is, you make a point there. You make a point. Because I look at it too right now. Yo, SmackDown Live is heel women driven. It's crazy to think that. Like, holy crap. It's like, how do you develop a baby face woman now? How do you develop that now? You know what I mean?
Like Nikki Bella has to come back or something. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen.
No. Brie Bella comes back, dude.
Oh yeah, one of the Bellas are gonna have to come back to equal the thing out, equal the faces and heels in that division. I thought someone would come back tonight, but fuck it.
You bring back both Bellas, dude. Nah, you bring back both Bellas. That's what the fuck you do. You bring back both.
Have this feud with the Riot Squad.
Oh hell yeah, man! Twin Magic, holy crap! Versus Ruby Riot.
God damn, well, those other two. I mean, Sarah Logan, whatever. When she talks, it's just funny. But Liv Morgan, man, she's just very weird to watch.
Very ratchety.
No, not just her character. It's just she just is kind of bland. I don't know how to say it. Like, I've seen her wrestle before and I didn't like it either. So, how did she get called up again? It's beyond me.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
How half of these women get called up is beyond me sometimes. Because, like, the Absolution stable's kind of weird, too. Like, the other two with Paige, I'm not trying to say they're shit, but...
Oh, yes, you are, dude. Yes, you are.
What's the point of call? I feel like, what was the point of calling them up from NXT? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
I guess what it is, dude. I guess what it is. I apologize for cutting you off. I apologize, but I think what it is.
Just answer the question.
God damn it! Answer it, damn it! I think the reason behind, the cash-in. I mean, not the cash-in, but the reason behind about them bringing all these women from NXT to SmackDown Live in this case has a lot to do with the fact, hey, they're trying to, at least at the same time in NXT, establish the women that were in the Mae Young Classic. Because you think about it, right? A lot of the women that were in that tournament are signed to NXT now. Yeah. It's not all, some of them are. Like Dakota Kai signed to NXT. She hasn't been seen in NXT for a while. Bianca Belair, the big girl, freaking forgot her name, but she was in TNA all the time. She was that one time in TNA.
I forgot most of these people's names.
You guys can remember, but you get the idea. You get the idea, okay? Some of the women that are there, okay? Shayna Baszler's another one. Kairi Sane. So you need to, give room for those women and get rid of the ones that are already on NXT and have them go up to the main roster by default. I guarantee you, these women were not coming up. I guarantee if these women were not coming to NXT, I guarantee you Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan will still be at NXT right now. I'll be real with you. To me, even though, yes, Sarah Logan been around for so many years as crazy Mary Dodson on the indies, her character's still a little green to me.
I mean, her talking on the mic is just hilarious.
I get it, though, because the character's meant to be that way.
Yeah, it's not just that. Like, Sarah Logan, she's a newbie. Like, she barely was on NXT, I believe. She was in the Mae Young Classic. So
yeah.
And Liv Morgan was just one that was floating around, like, not really doing much. So I guess for these women that weren't doing much because Asuka was tearing it up and y'all were just sitting there in the backside, why not bring them up? I could see why they did it. With Mandy Rose and Sonya, what's the other girl's name? Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville. Yeah, these were the tough enough girls who were on NXT as well. So I could see why you would bring these up because you don't want to just fire them. You might see potential in them, but you feel like there's no room for them on NXT. I mean, I get it. It's just they look a little mismatched to me compared to the other women. But then again, it's not really saying much because at least this division with these women divisions, they're getting more people in it so that you can balance it out. I guess. I don't know. As far as Raw is going, it's okay, but SmackDown has just too many heels right now. So.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, right now, too many heels. Like I said earlier, they were teasing the cash-in. They teased it. I thought they were gonna have it finally. See, the idea that I had, I think we talked about this last week on the show, dude. The idea that I pitched and I thought was gonna happen was the reveal was that Carmella was the one behind the Riot Squad.
But then why would she call it the Riot Squad if she's the leader and Ruby Riot's gonna be like the...
No, like she was the mastermind behind the whole thing. As in, like, okay, Carmella got rid of James Ellsworth, right? He's gone now, dead weight. And in a trade, she got an army of 3 women. And in a way, it helps Carmella cash in her briefcase, which I thought she was gonna do tonight. But that didn't happen, even though in the moment the match where Shaw does a moonsault, right? And I thought Carmella wasn't going to be part of that whole, like, when someone does like a dive outside of the ring, there's a pile of people waiting for her to land, whatever, right? Yeah. I thought she would escape, whatever, right? And then at the end of the match, when Charlotte made Natalya tap out of the figure 8, okay, cash in right there's coming, but no, it didn't happen at all.
Nope.
So it makes you think now what's going to happen now with this cash-in. I mean, I don't know,
this cash-in will not happen until WrestleMania, I feel like, at this point. Why not save it till Mania?
I don't know, dude.
Because at this point, she's had it for so long, might as well save it. Because, they just don't have plans for her right now. Well, not right now, necessarily, but, like, I don't know. What do you do next? Natalya's doing some other BS that, I don't know, part of the Total Diva show, in my opinion, with all that going on. So,
I know, man. I know. Excuse me, I just belched there.
See, I'm mad we talked about this, the divisions in WWE more than the match itself. And then the Carmella cash-in. So we really didn't talk about Charlotte and Natalya because there's nothing to talk about the match itself,
I know.
It was just there. I don't know if it was the worst match, but it's definitely... No, it's not the worst match. I know what the worst match was. This was not the worst match.
So after this, we get the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Fashion File, or Breezango.
Oh, man. The epic build-up to this matchup.
So apparently the build-up was the whole time with the Bludgeon Brothers that caused havoc to Breezango, tearing up the offices, what have you, and shit like that. I'll be honest... This match, if you blinked, you missed it. Okay, obviously the Bludgeon Brothers got the win. That's the team they're building up right now, as they should be. What have you? I'll be honest. I thought the Essential was gonna come out, dude. That's what I thought. I thought
Right?
the Ascension was gonna come out. They were gonna at least get involved in some capacity, have a stare down with the Bludgeon brothers, right? The people in Boston would have eaten it up. Nope, didn't happen at all. And to my disappointment, fucking Fandango didn't scream like the guy from Tuesday night. Did you see that dude, by the way, on Tuesday night? The guy took a powerbomb, he screamed like a bitch.
Yeah, I actually saw that clip.
He was like,
that was epic. Of course he wasn't going to do that. Fandango ain't no bitch.
I know.
But very depressing to see Breezango down like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're facing these two monsters, so... the Bludgeon brothers, man. I don't know what they could do with them, but hopefully they don't fuck this up. They'll be tag champs soon. So.
I don't know, man. We'll see, dude. We'll see. Just as long as there's no drug fail or whatever, but we'll see. Fail? I don't. You never know, dude. You never fucking know, okay? After this, we get Jinder, Mahal. No, not bad.
No.
Well, it should have been, but it did not, okay?
It should have? No.
The way they were building this show up? Fuck yeah.
Maybe the build-up, but...
Yeah. So, we then had the tag team match. Daniel Bryan. Team me up. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura. With 2 referees in the ring, where the stipulation was if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were to lose, they'd be fired, not just from SmackDown Live, but from WWE. I'll be honest, this match was just so confusing.
And we should have expected that.
Like, yeah, this is where the predictable kicked in. This is where like, matter of fact, no, I take that back. Predictaville kicked in after the Bludgeon Brothers match with Breezango. That's where it really kicked in. Like, you knew these matches were going to go the way they went down. This match, again, was Owens, Zayn, and Nakamura and Orton. It was just a filler match. Hey, guys, listen, we have nothing for you right now. So let's just put you in a random tag team match with 2 referees in the ring. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It was fun.
Like, this is the type of shit you see. The type of shit you see on SmackDown on Tuesday nights.
It was a long-ass SmackDown main event match. That's what the fuck this was. Yeah, I don't know if you would even consider this main event worthy, because this was just...
Nah, dude. Nah.
It was long, drawn out, unnecessary. Kind of knew what was going to happen. Obviously, Owens and Zayn were not going to lose. Especially when you promote Zayn for that mixed match challenge show. How was I supposed to believe these two would lose their job? But that wasn't that gave it away. Just everything itself, you know? I mean, it's only Owens and Zayn the ones that could suffer the consequences. Nothing's going to happen if Orton and Nakamura lose. So, I mean, you really expect me to believe Owens and Zayn were going to lose this match? No. And it was just weird. It was just a weird match that wasn't really needed. And stuff like this is why SmackDown is like pretty much the B show. Because of stuff like this.
Oh, it's a D show, bro. It's a D show.
A D show? I said the B show, but...
I said the D, because you want that D, bruh.
But the main event, I mean, with those... that wasn't the main event, luckily, but man... I hope we don't see anything like that again.
I know. But we'll see.
That was bad.
Dude, it was not that it was bad. Cause I've seen worse. Okay. Just let you know, I've seen worse shit before. Remember TNA?
TNA, that's what you gotta bring up. Anything in TNA. Nah, I've seen worse than TNA. Now I could go on, but I don't want to.
Yeah. But to be fair, to be fair to you though, right, bro? I thought just one of the spots that I did enjoy was Kevin Owens doing like a fucking dive off the fucking table and shit to like Nakamura.
Why didn't the refs count?
I don't know. You saw. We can now see the dissension amongst Bryan and Shane, where outside the ring, Shane elbowed or poked Bryan in the eye unintentionally, and I guess to retaliate back. There's a moment in the match where Shane's doing the cover, right? I think after Orton hit the RKO on Sami Zayn, it's a definite 3 count. You know it's done. It's over with, right? Kevin Owens runs in to break the fall, but he pushes Bryan, and Bryan falls on Shane to break the pinfall. And they're arguing back and forth. Sami Zayn ends up rolling up Randy Orton for the cover and shit. So Shane does the 1-2 before he hits 3. He stops and hesitates for a minute. And Bryan gets mad, like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, kind of caught the fall, what have you. And then Shane turns around, like, oh, whatever. Like, seems like he's about to walk away and shit. And Zayn rolls up Orton again. He rolls him up again, and Bryan does the fast count 1, 2, 3. So again, It was random. There was drama. But there's dissension now between Bryan and Shane. Now, I'm asking this question, dude. I want you to be very real with me, okay? Keep it 100, all right? Do you think what's happening now, and there's been talks of Bryan, oh, he's been talking to doctors. Doctors are clearing him, okay, to wrestle and shit. Do you think we're going to see the match between Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania?
Fuck, if it's not leading up to that, then this is a fucking giant waste of time. I'm just saying it. Because literally doing all this shit and it's not leading to a match is kind of shit. So I truly believe Daniel Bryan looks like he might be back, and he might as well be back. Should be. Because if this, your whole build was between this Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon pretty much. It was with Owens and Zayn, but you could see the storyline maybe going towards a power control. And how you settle it? You settle it in the ring. But you're not. What are you gonna do? Have Bryan get a representative? Have this like when Donald Trump and Vince McMahon had the Battle of the Billionaires shit? Get your own wrestlers to wrestle for you. You know, I don't want to see that shit. So I hope this leads into Bryan versus Shane McMahon, because this is the only thing I could think of. Like, why would they think of this in the first place? You know, why would you have a storyline for these two to have a power struggle if this doesn't lead to a match?
Guys, by the way, you can call in now if you want to call into the show. Call in right now if you'd like to. Your thoughts on the show as we're going on with this, all right? But yeah, dude, I hear what you're saying, dude. Again, it'd be silly if they don't actually have a match. Like, you think about, they can have a match where Bryan doesn't even bump at all. You get what I mean?
Yeah, just anything.
As long as a match where Bryan throws kicks, he throws punches, where he doesn't bump at all. Okay? Now, I'll be real with you. If it does happen, I just think it's a one and done. I personally think. I think Bryan will be done by the end of by next year. He'll be done. I personally thought that the idea, hey, Bryan will go back to Ring of Honor and face Cody for the championship, but after what happened Friday night,
that's man, I don't think he wants to go back after that shit.
Yeah, I think that's happening now. So, that was that. So. That's the question. So now, where do we go? Where do we go from here? But where do we go from here with that? We'll see. Okay, and then we get the main event of the evening. Now, I'm gonna say one more thing before we go to the main event. I think Bryan might get fired Tuesday night for the storyline purposes.
You
don't think so,
maybe.
Bro?
I mean, yeah, it makes sense because Shane is the real boss. So.
Boss.
It makes sense for Bryan to get fired, and that's how they get their build up towards a match. I don't know who would be the heel necessarily. I mean, Shane was acting kind of heelish, even though it was for the face team. So it's confusing. It's very confusing, to be honest. So they better fix this shit up if they're really trying to build a match for Shane and Bryan.
I know. But we'll see, man. We'll see where they go with this as well. And then we get the main event, which I thought was not going to close the show, but it did. Jinder Mahal versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. I thought the match was pretty good, believe it or not. Even though, I'll be real at the same time, I know Chase says in his review, as we speak right now, he's going live, I think, right now as we speak. AJ wrestled very Cena-ish, or Hulk Hogan-ish, if you will, where he takes most of the beating and shit, and then AJ makes a comeback, and that's it. It's done and over with, whatever.
Yeah, the match was only exciting when AJ got offense, to be honest, because I'm not. I'm not. It's just it felt like the same Jinder matches where I don't mind slow pace matches, but when he's wrestling, it's just I don't know. I don't buy it. But it came out good for me because AJ was selling it like a champ, selling all of. He was making Jinder look really good. He tried again to make Jinder look really good, and I gotta bless AJ for that. Because you gotta do something, you gotta make the match somewhat worth
Nah,
watching.
dude, I thought Jinder looked good tonight. I thought
That's what I'm saying.
For what
Of
he was
course
supposed to do,
looked good.
for what he was
Yeah.
supposed to do tonight, I thought he looked good, bro. Just taking, just being the dominant person here. And I'll be real with you, but I don't think it's the end of Jinder Mahal. Really, to be honest here, bro, let me think about it, yo. It'll be a travesty, and I know a lot of folks don't like Jinder Mahal. That's fine and dandy, okay? But I think it'll be a real shame if he just goes back to being a jobber / under the car pre-show type bullshit.
He's not going to be a jobber. He's in the Mania poster. He's in utter bullshit. He's going to be a featured role. It's not that I didn't want Jinder to be a jobber again. It's just that I don't want him as champ anymore. He's gonna be fine to me. I mean, I don't hate the guy, and you could probably do something with Jinder now that he could probably be better off doing besides being champ because he wasn't. It just felt weird for him to be champion for so long, and then just randomly winning it, and then it just didn't. I just couldn't buy it completely. But now he's faced Triple H in India, and all this going on with the promotion, and now now that he's like the guy hunting for stuff, he's not the champ anymore. It makes things a little more interesting for Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
So he has the look still.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. We got a caller here. 805, you're on the air. What up? 805, what up? You on the air?
Steven, how dare you say Jinder Mahal is still going to be something after this? Come on, I've taught you better than that.
You never know, Chase. How are you, buddy?
Good. Just listening to you and Walter live after I finished my live show. Just figured, hey, I'll just call in instead of wasting the bullshit time to get onto Skype. But yeah, what do you guys think of Clash of Champions overall?
I thought, for me at least, okay, I felt like it had a good start, and then it went to Predictaville, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Just Predictionville. Like you knew it was coming, a mile away. After the Bludgeon Brothers match. You know where this is gonna go.
It looked like it could have been a low-key good show, but then all that shit happened after the show.
Yeah.
After the tag team match.
Do you feel like they messed up? They didn't have the main event be like, because the match that they focused on the most was the tag team match, the Yep Movement versus Orton and Shinsuke, and then they went with that in the middle of the show, co-main eventing. I was like, what the hell? I'm sorry, Jinder and AJ was just pretty much let's just see if Jinder can get heel heat while he wrestles a match, and obviously he failed because no one really cared until AJ was doing whatever John Cena offense he wanted to do and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like they messed up. I feel like they should have made the main event be the tag team match. Don't know why they made the main event AJ and Jinder. We all knew AJ Styles was going to retain. Once Triple H did not put over Jinder Mahal like a real champion does, you knew that you knew it was over for Jinder. You knew the push was over. You knew it was done. The Mahal experiment was over. They're back to hindering Jinder.
I hear you, man. And at the end of the day, like I said before, I'm not saying, hey, they should make Jinder a jobber now, even though, like you said, he lost to that young whippersnapper, Triple H, the man of 3 H's.
Yeah, dude.
And that young whippersnapper,
Triple H is, dude, he's the future star. I heard that he might be facing a guy named Braun Strowman. I don't know who this Braun Strowman is, but, man, if Triple H faces him, dude,
listen, man,
good test for this young guy.
Hey, listen, man. This Triple H kid, man, he's an amazing performer, just like his father, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, or John Paul.
100%.
Father like son, he's a prodigy, man. I'm the second coming. I'm telling you, man.
He almost beat Roman Reigns, man.
And his grandfather,
he almost beat Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental title of all things.
And his uncle, dude, Terrorizing, his uncle. Holy crap, man.
Oh, dude, Terrorizing's a WWE Hall of Famer. I'm so surprised he's not in the Hall of Fame. People are all talking about Owen Hart, to like Owen Hart not being in the Hall of Fame, but I'm pissed Terrorizing's not in the Hall of Fame, you know?
Rising, oh yeah, Terrorizing 2018, Hall of Fame 2018. Get that trending, people.
That's Kevin Nash's favorite wrestler, is Terrorizing.
Oh man, Oz should be in the Hall of Fame as well. Vinny Vega should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm telling you, man. But we'll see. But again, you know, I hear what you think. But I think at the same time that the idea, hey, it's Clash of Champions. The championship should close the show. You know, it's tradition, I guess. But to me, like again, going into the show, that tag match, you know, the Yep Movement, Nakamura, Orton, that was the build. That was the whole build up towards the show, and it didn't main event. Did not. Now, I was telling Walter, you know, do you think that Bryan will have one more match with Shane O'Mac? Like, do you think all this build up? And
it's like you guys were saying. Then what's the fucking point if they don't have a match or if Daniel Bryan's not clear? Because like, why waste my time? Because like literally, the match wasn't about the competitors involved in the match. Because there's no drama for me. Like when Shane didn't count the fall for Sami, I wasn't like, oh my god, how dare they? Like, how does Shane not? Like I wasn't freaking out about it like I should be. I was just sitting there like, this is so stupid. Like Daniel Bryan, just kick him already. And stuff like that. Like, I feel like Daniel Bryan is cleared, and I feel like him and Shane are going to wrestle because, like, I feel like Vince, he's like this time, like, if he's going to bring Daniel Bryan back, he's going to be smart about it because he's not going to bring Daniel Bryan back before Rumble because then they'll leave the fans being like, oh, I want to see him get killed by Lesnar, do it, or something like that. Like, bring Daniel Bryan back in a match that you know is going to be safe with Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon will be the one to do all the crazy bumps, not Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, all he needs to do is do his kicks and his and his submission holds. You know, he can still wrestle a safe style. Like I feel like Daniel Bryan. I mean, if Kurt Angle can come and wrestle, I don't see why you can't bring Daniel Bryan back.
It's pretty much like Bret Hart WrestleMania 26, almost, right? Almost like that.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Hopefully a better performance than Bret Hart at 26. Because Bret Hart at 26 was just like stealing Cena's gimmick with the jorts. Yeah. And then just steal chairs. Steal chair shots. Like, hopefully it's better than that bullshit.
We're also joined here by 708. You're on the air. 718, you're on the air, buddy. Who's this?
Yo, Steve, it's Dean, DJ TV, man.
Dean, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? How you been? What up?
I'm doing great, man. Just finished watching that pay-per-view, bro.
What do you think of the show, bro? What do you think of the show? Talk to us, man.
I would say it was pretty solid. I actually was entertained.
Okay, what match did you enjoy, man?
I would say definitely the tag team match with Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton the most.
Okay, you know, that's fine. All right. I mean, I'll be real. Like I was saying on the show, I thought the match was a little random. It added some drama. You know what I mean? But the big question now, and I was talking here to Chase and Walter. I'm asking the same thing. Do you think with all this that we saw tonight, that we're going to get one more Bryan match with Shane McMahon?
I would say it's possible. I'd say it's possible for sure. No doubt about it.
What you aiming for? Like WrestleMania? What you aiming for? In your honest opinion.
If I was Vince McMahon in his shoe right now, at this point, all right, we got the Rumble coming up next year, leading the road to WrestleMania. I think it would be a great time to bring back Daniel Bryan at the pay-per-view of WrestleMania.
All right. Now, do you and I hear you on that. I think, again, if you're going to bring him back, because I'll be real, like I was telling Walter and Chase here right now as we speak, I think Bryan's coming back will be just a one and done. Okay, like Chase was saying too. If you're gonna bring back Bryan, Vince has to be.
I think it's gonna be a run, dude. Like I don't think Daniel Bryan. Because keep in mind, they want to keep Bryan under contract. Like they don't want Bryan to leave to go somewhere else. You know, like because he will leave them if he can't get a run out of it. So I think like what they'll do at first, they'll tell him like, hey, we want to see how you do against these certain people that we have lined up for you, and if you do good against there, we're not gonna make any promises that we will make you face Lesnar and AJ and shit. But yeah, we'll put you in matches because it's not like a wrestler can't just, like Daniel Bryan can come out of retirement. It's not like he's Ric Flair and wrestle the epic match against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 24, Leave the Memories Alone video package. He was just like, well, my last match was a tag match with John Cena and my brother-in-law at a random UK show. And then I was told that I had to give up the IC belt, and I gave it to Ryback for whatever reason in that after that terrible elimination chamber. And then I was told to come out here in front of my hometown and say, I can't do this anymore. So, like, he can come back. Why not?
Exactly. I mean, again, but at the same time, I feel like, again, if they're going to bring him back, they're going to take precaution with this shit. The last thing they want to have another concussion. But then again, at the same time, hey, he's wrestling Shane. You know what I mean? The guy who can't throw a punch to save his life. You know what I mean? So, we'll see where that goes.
What are you talking about, dude? Like, have you not seen those MMA strikes by Shane?
Oh man, yeah. Oh man,
his boxing combination skills that he has, bro.
Oh man, move over Conor McGregor. Holy crap, yo.
Yeah, dude, Shane's coming for your belt, bro.
He's coming for his belt, yo. Yo, did you guys see on Twitter today? I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but yo, the entire like MMA community versus Ring of Honor,
yeah.
Oh shit.
Dude, it's crazy, dude. I know. Did you see it? Dean, did you see it or not, Dean? Did you see it, Dean, on Twitter? Did you see it?
Oh, I didn't see anything about that.
Chase, what about you? Did you see it, Chase? Did you see it?
When I was doing the Q&A portion of my live review, someone asked me, like, why does DC have all this hate with the indie guys? First of all, I got confused because it's like, what are you talking about, DC Comics or Daniel Cormier and stuff like that? Because, like, DC is like, or Washington, DC, you know? But yeah, I guess, didn't Daniel Cormier say he didn't like the flips in Ring of Honor or something like that? And then that led to a bunch of Ring of Honor people, like, pissed off.
No. So what happened was,
their product.
So UFC heavyweight Chase Sherman, right? I guess he shared a video of a sequence that took place at Final Battle. Keep this in mind, I was at the event, all right? I was at the show. And it pretty much...
Steven, I watched the Final Battle.
Yeah. So, it's pretty much, he shared a thing, it's a video of the sequence of the 6-person tag match between the Young Bucks and Hangman Page versus Dragon Lee, Flip Gordon, and some other random guy from CMLL, where they all did drop kicks on each other and shit, and then the 6th guy did drop kicks in the...
Oh, yeah. Dude, that match, like, Steven, man, that match was terrible, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. You went to a bad show, dude.
I'll be honest, dude. I thought the show, again, from being there live, again, I didn't watch it back on pay-per-view yet, okay? I thought the show was okay for what it was, but damn, Dalton Castle winning the belt was so fucking random. The most random.
And the way he won it, too, like, Steven, it wasn't like an epic moment where, like, Castle hulked up and he beat Cody, like, in an epic way. It was just kind of like Castle hit his finisher, and I was totally expecting the Ring of Honor kick out by Cody Rhodes at like 2 3/4, you know, like the traditional kick out. And then Cody instead didn't kick out. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, because he didn't hulk up, you know, he didn't, like, you know, like the way of the Bushido where they do their Super Saiyan scream and then they do something. He just kind of screamed and then he did his finisher. But yeah, man, dude, like the best match on that card was Scroll versus Lethal.
Yeah, that was a good match. That really, again, for morale, keep this in mind, I was sitting in the second balcony, okay? So I was like, it'll be the nosebleeds if you have the Hammerstein. So that match got a huge pop. It really, really did. To see Jake can bring out his inner villain and shit. But like you were saying, dude, with the whole Dalton Castle, Cody and shit, what shocks me the most, okay, like, 2017, that was Ring of Honor's year, okay? They had the money coming in because of Cody and shit like that. I still feel there's still money in Cody. I feel like they made a big mistake. And again, nothing against Dalton Castle, good in-ring performer, all the fuck you want. But he's just not a guy that I'll put my world title on.
So some wrestlers, like, and it's not an insult to them. It's just more of like, and maybe Dean can give his thoughts on this too. Some wrestlers, they don't need to be world champion to be successful. And Dalton Castle was kind of like one of those gimmicks where it's like he doesn't necessarily need to be a world champion to be kind of a successful stint in Ring of Honor. It's kind of like Kenny Omega. He doesn't need to be IWGP heavyweight champion to be a successful stunt in New Japan. Now, like Shinsuke people tend to forget Shinsuke was a top star for New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he won like the IWGP Championship probably like once in his lifetime, and he never really had like a long run with it. And so it's like people tend to forget that. But Shinsuke was always a good, successful act as just being like a mid-card guy. And some guys are meant to be like that. That's how I view Dalton Castle. It's like that. I don't view him as he's my Ring of Honor Bushido World Champion and stuff like that. It's just weird. I don't know what Dean thinks about that. I don't know if he's a Ring of Honor fan, but maybe he can give inside his opinion on guys like that.
Dean, did you watch Final Battle, by the way, Dean? Did you watch it?
I actually saw some clips of it off of YouTube. Somebody did record that whole match of, like he was saying, with Cody Rhodes. Like, it was just like, it wasn't like a last-minute thing for Castle to win that title, but it was just like, happened so fast. But yeah, he was still in the company for so long, and yeah, he's like a type of superstar that doesn't really need a heavyweight title to be successful, as he was saying. But I think he would still have a great run with that heavyweight title, being that, you know, he got it finally. But yeah, Cody Rhodes kicking out, not kicking out. I think that match could have been better since it took place in New York, and you know, New York is like a place where it's a holy crap moment, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, I will say this too, regarding the Young Bucks and the whole Hangman Page match. Here's the thing about it. I think Walter could also test this as well. Like, Walter, we've seen numerous Young Bucks match at Ring of Honor in New York before. We've seen numerous of them, right?
We've seen a bunch. Every show we go to.
And out of all the shows that I've seen them go live in Ring of Honor in New York, this probably was the weakest one of them all, in a way.
Man.
And again, nothing against them. It just, you know, just the flow of the match is again. But then again, everyone goes crazy when they do a super kick. They go crazy where they do the Indie Taker or the Meltzer Driver or hang for your buck. It is what it is, okay? But back to this whole Dalton Castle Cody Rhodes. I personally feel, again, the money's on Cody. So now with all this being said, people are wondering, hey, does that mean Dalton will go wrestle Kota Ibushi in New Japan? No. It's still Kota versus Cody. It's still Cody versus Kota Ibushi. It won't be for the Ring of Honor World title. It'll be just a showcase match.
Well, that's terrible.
Keep this again. I'll be real with you though. I personally feel.
I wonder if it was the case, because like Ibushi does have power in New Japan. I wonder if it was a case where Ibushi was like, I'm not putting over Cody. Fuck that shit. I wonder if that was the case, and that's why Ring of Honor was like, okay, Dalton Castle has a fan base with us, so it's not going to be too bad if we give him the world title. Like, fans won't be pissed if we give him the world title, so let's do it. Because, like, they know for a fact they don't get Ibushi unless it's, like, certain dates, and it will be kind of hard to have your top world champion barely there. Because, you know, who was it back in the day where Homicide put over that one Japanese fool back in the day, and that bit Ring of Honor back in the ass?
I think it was not Marufuji. It could have been Marufuji. No. Fuck. I'm gonna go back. We'll find out right now. We're gonna find out who really won as you guys are talking here.
Yeah, because remember Homicide, because New Japan used to have a deal with not New Japan. ROH had a deal with another Japanese corporation. Maybe it was New Japan or maybe it was Noah. But their deal was to give their this guy the world championship.
Takashi Morishima.
Yeah, Morishima. Yeah, the goal, like, because Homicide had to give Morishima the championship because that was kind of one of the deals that ROH made with this company, and it kind of like bit Ring of Honor in the ass because it was kind of like Ring of Honor didn't get like pretty much like they didn't have the world champion do that much for that kind of time, and it was kind of like he was being jobbed out on the Japan show, and I'm not saying Ibushi is a jobber, but the thing is, it's like, you're going to have Ibushi kind of be on New Japan with your belt, and he probably won't be, like, defending it. And really the only guy that you probably would want him to defend against is Kenny Omega. But then again, you don't know if you're going to keep Kenny Omega next year because Kenny Omega could be using this Chris Jericho match to build his WWE profile some more and then just go, well, I did that Chris Jericho match. Now let me go into the Rumble and shock the world or some shit, you know? Like, you never know. Like anything, like, Anything can happen in wrestling. Remember, AJ Styles and Shinsuke were wrestling each other at Wrestle Kingdom, and then all of a sudden AJ Styles was like, LOL, I'm in the Rumble. So I don't want to hear that, no, Kenny Omega staying in New Japan. We don't know yet what the future is for Kenny Omega.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
So maybe this was just Ring of Honor also kind of protecting their investment, because you never know. Maybe Ibushi was like, fuck, no, I ain't putting over Cody, what's his face, Rhodes, or just Cody. Like, maybe Ibushi didn't want to do the job.
Maybe so. We'll see, dude. We'll see. I personally feel in 2018, Cody will get the belt back. I think, again, there's more money in Cody than there is with Dalton Castle. And then the fucking day.
Very true.
But, yeah, man. I mean, there's a class of champions. Again, if there's anything you guys should go back to watch, I'd say it's the first half of the show. I would say the first, like, the triple threat, the tag team title match. And I guess if you want to go back to watch the Lumberjack, fine.
No.
Oh, nah. Don't go back to watch that match. Don't. I'll be real about it.
Don't watch that.
I thought my prediction was going to take place. It didn't happen. I thought that, hey, maybe, just maybe, Carmelo would cash in the big reveal that she was the one behind the Riot Squad. But no, didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. In the chat here, Stephen Milan telling me, rest in peace, Tom Zank, 859. Rest in peace, Tom Zank. Died at a very young age, dude, 59 years old. Holy crap. 59.
Wow.
That's young. And I'll be real about it. I didn't really follow his career. So I'm not really blank right now. I apologize if I'm just blank. I apologize. I know there's a lot of, I'm pretty sure there's other old school fans, like older than me, what have you, that could tell you about Tom Zane's career. But it's very unfortunate. But back to this whole MMA thing with Twitter. Again, listen, guys, it happens all the time. You're going to have that wrestling fan base versus the MMA community. It's going to happen. Take it for what it's worth. I'm a bit blank here right now. Fun little facts, guys. So pretty much next pay-per-view, the Rumble, you'll actually see us on camera for the review. So pretty much moving forward, the pay-per-view reviews will be us on camera. All right? Just keep that in mind. We'll still take calls, what have you, but there's this upgrading little stuff here. We're upgrading here, okay? So yeah, guys, this pretty much wraps up the review. Again, awesome. Clash of Champions had a good start, then it just went Predictaville. All right, you can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, where I do videos, what have you. I will also be doing a Final Battle review sometime this week. Also, I'll be going to Smackdown this coming Tuesday live at the Prudential Center. The Rock. My arena's better than your arena. My arena's better than your arena. Oh, really? I'll see you Tuesday. I'll see you.
Hell yeah. Vlog, baby.
Exactly. Vlogging as well. I'm vlogging also. You know what's crazy? I was supposed to vlog for Final Battle, and I just wasn't feeling it. Not because I didn't want.
You probably were embarrassed. You were probably like, man.
No, dude.
I don't want people knowing I'm going to this event.
Nah, dude. What happened was, okay. So here's what happened with Final Battle. Okay.
Look, Walter, do you see this man? He's like defending himself. He's like, oh, just admit that you didn't want to.
No.
He's like, no. Here's the thing, man. I just didn't want to pick up my camera, dude. I don't give a fuck what your reason is. Just admit you were embarrassed that you're going to. You didn't want people to know. I'm going to battle.
I mean, like, I did. You know what's funny? I posted on Facebook.
You were like afraid. You were afraid to video record these virgins and stuff, and like, dude, like, you know those hot chicks that were with Kenny Keene? I bet you they were so scared for their lives, man, when they were coming out and stuff. They were like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I swear to God, I'm being dead honest here. Ring of Honor events, man. At least with takeover events, I see some women in the crowd. I don't see any fucking women at Ring of Honor crowds, dude. Like, maybe it's like, and if I do, like, that person right there, they have to be one of those people that believe in the Duff theory, that hang out with all these ugly men, so that way they can just look somewhat attractive. because that's the only thing, man. Because, like, I'm just like, I'm being dead serious, dude. Dead serious, man. They believe in that. They're like, oh, I'm going to be around these ugly men. Maybe there's, like, some good-looking guy here and stuff like that. Because, like, I remember when I went to a takeover event, to an NXT event, there was a bunch of women there, man. And I will say this. some of them were a lot more attractive than they should have been because there was a bunch of sweaty, disgusting men in this area. But yeah, man, like I felt bad. Those Kenny King girls, man, they must have been scared for their lives when they, when they were looking at the crowd and just seeing all these wrestling fans. Like, Steven, how many women did you see?
So where I was sitting at, in the section that I was sitting at,
in general,
about maybe 30.
30? No, dude, that's way too high.
So keep this in mind, dude. So they're probably married already. You know, moms going with their kids. You gotta understand this right now.
Wait, no, okay, no. Here's the thing. If I'm married, I am not wasting my money to go to a Ring of Honor event. Okay, I'm wasting my money to go to something more classier or something like that. Like I'm not taking my wife to Ring of Honor. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to Lion King. Yeah, I'm going to Lion King across the street. I go to the Lion King play across the street.
The wax museum.
I'm not going to fucking. I'm not taking my wife to see Ring of Honor. I think if I told my wife, hey, I'm gonna go watch Ring of Honor. She's gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Like, she just look at me, like, she just look at me like, the fuck is Ring of Honor? And I'll be like, oh, it's this wrestling show, and they have a code of honor, and they shake hands before every match, and they do a bunch of cool flips and tricks. It's really awesome. Do you want to check it out? She'd probably look at me and say to me, no thanks, I'm good. And then I'll get home, and I'll be like, oh, the match was so sick. Oh, it was just so amazing what the Young Bucks did when they did the Indie Taker on Adam Page. It was something that I marked out for forever. She'll just go look at me, and she'll grab my favorite blanket and my pillows. I'm going to be like, honey, why are you putting that on the couch? It's like, because that's where you sleep tonight. I ain't dealing with this shit in the
No.
You ain't getting some, fool.
Nah, she's going to say, I want a fucking divorce. Fuck this shit. I want a divorce.
No, she ain't going to ask for no divorce, man. She's just going to keep you away for a little bit until you get out of your Ring of Honor phase. No way you're bringing your wife to a Ring of Honor event.
Nah, like, dude, you'd be surprised.
Maybe she's a... Like, I can't picture... You know what? Like, I can't picture. Maybe I can picture a girl that's a 6. You know, like a 6 out of 10 liking Ring of Honor. But I can't picture like an 8, a 9, or a 10 out of 10 girl liking Ring of Honor. Like,
to be fair, I sat next to a nerd, a nerd chick, whatever. Some girl probably into like manga and anime and shit like that. I mean, probably. But other than that, again, like I was saying, that Friday morning I went to work.
But she looked cuter because she was surrounded by a bunch of sweaty guys, correct?
I mean, none of them were peeping her, if you will. None of them were peeping her and shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, Steven, you thought she was cuter because she was surrounded by a bunch of ugly dudes. That's what I'm saying. That's what some of these Ring of Honor chicks do. They're like, oh, man, I like wrestling, but I don't really like Ring of Honor. Well, I want to find a dude that likes wrestling, but is not a complete spaz like my Ring of Honor friends. So I'm going to go to these Ring of Honor events and hopefully find a normal wrestling fan that doesn't hate Cena and Roman Reigns. That's what these women do.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh, bro. You won't believe
that with that Cena.
Oh, my God. The hate's real in Ring of Honor. Holy shit, yo. So during the Punishment Martinez match, oh my God. People were chanting Roman sucks. Fuck you, Roman. No, my bad. I take that back. During the Young Bucks match, because apparently the Young Bucks have this logo. They have this whole thing called FTRR. Get it?
Fuck the Revival.
No, but they have not because the whole season desist, they can't use FTR also. Because apparently the Revival has also have FTR Forever the Revival. So, as you know as well,
since when?
Apparently the Revival have a thing called FTR as well. Forever the Revival.
Dude, no, okay, I'm gonna be honest here. These motherfuckers probably when they took away the cease and desist for Fuck the Revival, they're like, oh, let's go trademark Forever the Revival. Like I could picture Scott Dawson doing something like that.
Probably so. So then what happened was a couple months ago, or I think a month ago or so, Roman Reigns did an interview and he took jabs at the Young Bucks with the super kicks and shit like that, right? And I guess in response, they have a shirt now called FTRR. Get it?
Fuck the Roman Reigns. That's stupid.
Yeah, I know. So people were chanting, fuck you, Roman. I said it before, I'll say it again. Dean, you should probably know this show is probably like one of the pro-Roman pro Roman supporters, if you will.
Oh God.
we
love the cock fist here, dude.
We are one of those.
He's the number one greatest to us. I'm telling
He's
you,
my
punch.
Superman.
Yeah, man.
Dude, he's our Superman, dude.
Screw that Finn Balor, yo. Finn who?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
Oh man, dude, that's another jobber, man. Oh.
That's a vanilla midget, yo. He's a bum. Finn Balor's a bum. But yeah, I mean,
Finn Balor.
I know. So that was that. Again, like I was saying, all right. So I went to work at 4 in the morning. Didn't get out till like 12 or 1. Got home. I had a little snack. Then I went to the gym after. Went to the gym. It was already.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I go to a gym now. I go to a gym.
Bullshit.
I'm dead ass, dude.
Okay.
I go to a
You
gym
never
now.
post anything about you going to a gym. What do? Do you just go on the treadmill and you walk on like the 3-speed the whole time?
Nah, I run on the 6, actually. So
No, you can't run on 6. There's no way.
I just started going. I just started going. So it's not like I've been going for like a while now and shit like that, right?
Let me guess. You're one of those guys. You go on the bike. You have the towel over your neck.
Hell no.
You pedal for 30 minutes. You pedal for 30 minutes and you say, "Man, that was a hard workout."
Hell
and then you just walk out.
Hell no.
No, okay, so there's this one Asian guy. So like at the local gym I go to, I was working out. Like he likes to copy like people's workouts. So he was trying to copy my workout and everything like that. And so then afterwards, I do these interval. And once you start going more, Steven, you should try this on the treadmill. So it's where you run for 2 minutes on like a high speed on the treadmill, and then you bring the speed down, and then you walk for 2 minutes. And so it's like to build. It's like interval stamina training. It could be really draining. So this guy tried to do that, man, and this fool almost ate shit on the treadmill. Like after his third repetition doing it. But I'm like, man, dude, this guy ever since he's been like stealing people's workouts. This motherfucker now, dude, like what he'll do for his stamina, he'll go upstairs. I'll be on the treadmill for like 20, 30 minutes doing my cardio. This motherfucker goes on the treadmill now, walks for 5 minutes, and that's his fucking cardio. And then like he's like always complaining. He's like, yeah, I don't know how to get rid of my gut. Motherfucker, don't walk on the treadmill for just 5 minutes. You want to get rid? Yeah, run, dude. Like
run, motherfucker.
You ain't gonna lose weight unless you run. I know it sucks, but that's the way you do it. And you can do the bicycle too. It's just that you actually have to try on the bicycle because you can't just be all like the guy that I talked about that just fucking moves his feet at very slow speeds. Like you have to go really fucking fast. Like if you're not pushing the RPM on that, there's no point in doing it.
Yeah, I hear you. Mm-hmm. So what I do, I'm on the treadmill. I run for like a good 30 to 40 minutes, pretty much. I run on the treadmill. So what I do is I run in that whole thing. I run like 5, take a walk for 2 minutes, then run back again. A pattern, if it's just a fucking pattern and shit, right? And after that, I do some sit-ups. I get on the incline for a while, and then I go back to the treadmill, and then I go home, pretty much. After that.
What the dude, Steven? First of all, you shouldn't be doing sit-ups if you're trying to lose weight. That's what fucks up your abs.
Hey man, try to get rid of the gut some way, man. So.
No, you don't do sit-ups, dude. You have to do planks.
Okay, planks. All right, I'll look into that. Planks.
Yeah, you have to do planks. You have to do medicine ball workouts. So you don't do sit-ups. Sit-ups are super bad if you're trying to lose weight. Because then you're gonna have what I had because I fucked up in that too. So like the thing about me, so like I'm chunky too, you know. I wouldn't say fat, but I'm chunky. But the thing is, I used to be skinny, and so like when I was losing weight though, I used to do sit-ups. So now my fat looks like I have abs. So like I'm very like I'm a cock tease for these girls. So these girls will see me from far away and think that like, oh, this guy has a decent 4-pack. And then they get closer, and then they realize I'm just fat, and it's just it just fucks up your weight, dude. It just fucks you up. So don't do sit-ups.
Got it. So that's pretty.
You have to do like planks. You have to do leg lifts and stuff. You have to attack the core like that first, and then once you notice that you're getting to the point where your belly is like kind of a little bit flatter, then you can start doing sit-ups.
I'll look into that. All right. I remember that.
Yeah, you better look. You don't want.
I've been doing this
like,
shit.
You don't want the belly like I have, man. Because my belly, it's like such a cock tease, man. Like I know it's a cock tease too.
Oh man. All right. I got you. But back to what I was saying. Though. So then, I leave the gym, whatever. I take a shower. I get dressed. I'm lazy getting dressed. I'm lazy with the shit, right? And it's already like 7 o'clock, whatever, right? It's already 7 p.m. And it's snowed too. It's snowed and shit. So
No, it's terrible.
I go to the train, and I actually managed to get on the train. So as I'll buy my ticket and shit, I ran my ass to the train, right? And the conductor stopped and let me in the fucking train, which was awesome and shit, right? Because some conductors can be dicks with it, right? Bus drivers, conductors can be dicks at times, right? When they see you run, whatever, right? So I get to New York, what have you. I get to the venue, and I'm sitting in the second balcony, nosebleeds, if you will. And as I'm recording, like I'm on the train and shit, I just wasn't feeling it. Because I had a long day and shit. I just wasn't really feeling it. However, I will be vlogging Tuesday for Smackdown Live. All right.
Oh, yeah, you'll say that now, man. And then once you hear that it's like Mojo Rawley versus Zack Ryder in the I Quit match, you're going to be like, nope.
Now, Chase, you should know, Chase. It's illegal to vlog entrances and shit like that. I don't know. I'm fucking trolling, but you can't get the idea. I will do a vlog Tuesday. I'm doing a vlog. I'll bust out the camera.
A day in the life for Smackdown Live, dude. You better I don't know. You better
Dude, you know how I do, bro. You know how I do. You know what I mean? Got the time lapse going, got the music going and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's just you going on the train, and then it's like I'm gonna go meet Walter. And then Walter shows up, and then he's like the highlight of the video. So yeah,
highlight of the vlog. Say hi,
dude.
Eric.
That's the best part of the vlog. Like, if Walter's not there, I don't watch, dude. Like TBH, dude. Not gonna lie. It's either Walter or it's nothing.
Oh damn, Walter. Better come to SmackDown, bro. Walter better come to SmackDown.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. He's the real draw, dude. He's the real fucking draw, dude. Steven, you're kind of like Walter's like John Cena, man. Like you kind of like Roman Reigns, man. You're not really building the houses yet. That you should be, but like Walter's like Cena, man. He's the reason why you get the views.
Oh man, yo, Walter, better show us
I'm your part-time homie, Cena. I'm like your part-time Steven. Like you need me to help boost the revenue a little bit for the Heel Steven Network.
Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. But that's probably gonna happen. So that's the plan, pretty much. I know we've rambled on here long enough. Went to fitness.